Howdy again, everybody. This is Brother Dave, your expert on the useless information as far as the outdoors. Remember, I have learned more and more about less and less until I know everything there is about nothing at all. As far as today, we are going to do a review and then a little modifying to the Muzzy XD 1067, I think, Bowfishing Reel, the spin cast bowfishing reel. I've used these for years. I personally like them. They have mixed reviews. Some people use the Zebco, some people use the Shakespeare Synergies, but I've used the Synergies and the Zebcos both, and I always keep coming back to the Muzzy reel, and that's my reel of choice right now. This one's used. It's got some beats and bangs on it. I've had several. They're a good reel if you don't abuse them. They've got the stainless steel foot. Works real nice. I've broken some off of the graphite foot, so this works nice. It's got a double bolt, got a stainless steel handle, and then it's got an oversized, a dual stainless. You see, it's stainless pin covered with stainless, and a single oversized pin. Shakespeare, well, that's a mouthful. The Shakespeare Synergy reel has two titaniums. I've always used the TI-20s. They have two titanium pins, but they're really small. I've had them slip, so that's why I like the bigger one. Now, one thing that I've always done with my reels is when you're carrying it, and I'm right-handed, and this reel is reversible, by the way. Here, you know, see the handle? It is reversible. The one thing that I've always done is you have the dual handle, and I has always cut off one side, because that cuts the chance of you bumping it and setting your pin, so when you fire, you're going to be making a shot. I don't want to say a dry fire, but you're going to make a drop shot. It won't dry fire, but the way I tie it, it'll just fall off your rest. So the way I've always done it is I've always just cut one side off, so that way that eliminates, that takes 50% out of the chance that you're going to knock your handle. Now the way I do it, you just need a few household items, nothing big. I just use a hacksaw. And I always cut it off the opposite side of where the cap is. So that way you've got the cap that's over the set nut. So I take a Sharpie and I just run it right along the bottom. Just run it right along the bottom of the cap that covers the handle nut. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. That's a little bitty screw. And boy, be careful, because I've lost them. So be real careful when you take them off. And you'll see that the cap, you see the nut and the cap then is severed, so it fits over. I just always use a pair of pliers. I'm a welder, so I just have welding pliers. So I just unloosen that just a little bit. Take it off, and just like that. Now you have it off, and you can still see your mark where you're going to cut. And since you did go on the outside of the cap, why, you just cut right on the line, and that does it pretty well. We'll clean it up with a little bit of filing before we're done. But here, I put it in. Let me get this here. Try to get it as straight as you can, but with the handles, you're going to have to put it at a little bit of a downward angle. Just like that. I put it in a vise. If you can see that, it's just at a little bit of a downward angle, and then just take your hacksaw and cut it. I hope you use a hacksaw better than I do. boy. I'm only about a full quarter way through. I'll smile if I'm doing this. You know what? We're going to just do this, right? And no, we're not, because then I get it all screwed up. We'll turn this up just a little bit. This is, I'm not going to say it, not like two monkeys. It would probably help if I had my vise hook down, but I took it off my bench, so I can move it around here. Well, I showed you all. So we're just going to go on through it. We're about to get it down. You hear it? There we go. Finally, after all that. Now, I'm going to take it out of her vise. And as you can see, I cut it just right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in the vise. And we're going to file it a little bit. So kind of round those corners off. So you don't get yourself poked. Or I will poke myself, I'll put it like that. Because like I've said in previous, I don't know if I've said it now, but I've said it in previous videos that I am as graceful as an elephant with two left feet, both on the right side. So we're just going to kind of polish it up a little bit. And just put a little bit of a round on the corner. Nothing fancy. See, we just got a little bit of a roll there. There. Just got a little bit of a roll. Nothing big, just kind of get your corners knocked off. Got a little bit of a burr along the back side, so we'll just kind of file that down a little bit. A little more. That's pretty good. So now we put it back on. Now this is kind of where you kind of need to be a little bit cautious, because when you put your nut back on, you're going to have to tweak it just a little bit to get your cap to line up. Finally. Like I say, so what you do, so you're going to have to get your cap just right, since that's notched inside. You're going to have to get your nut just right to line up with the set screw hole. So we're going to just give it just a little bit here to tighten it up and see where we're at. Huh, by golly, I got it right the first time. See, we got it lined up nice. We'll drop our set screw in and just tighten it up. And there you have it. You got your now you got your one-sided handle, so when you reel it, you don't hit it. See? Use them all the time. So, until next time, remember, I am Brother Dave, the jack of all trades and master of none, but listen up, because I'm a talking son. We'll see you next time.